a conversation where the words were flowing effortlessly, the understanding was mutual, and you felt genuinely supported by the person you were talking to. Anybody? Show of hands? Oh, cool. Okay, Marcy, I see you, and I see one or two other people. Well, according to the test I took on the Toastmasters.org website, this is what the supportive communication style is all about, and this is how I communicate. It's pretty much like having a communication superhero by your side, ready to lend a helping hand whenever that hand is needed. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and esteemed guests, in the next few minutes, I will share with you some secret ingredients about the supportive communication style, which are its power to build relationships, the misconception about its lack of analytical skills, and the joy and mojo it brings through humor. First, number one, the supportive communication style has an incredible ability to build strong and meaningful relationships. When we communicate in a supportive manner, we create an environment of trust and empathy. It's about actively listening to one another, acknowledging each other's feelings, and validating all of these experiences. By doing so, we not only make people feel heard and understood, but we also foster deeper connections with them. Talking about the spark of mojo there. Whether it's with our friends, our family, our colleagues, or even strangers we meet on the train, for instance, the supportive communication style helps you forge bonds that withstand the test of time. Now, let's address a common misconception about the lack of mojo in the supportive communication style. According to the text, it is believed that there is a lack of analytical skills for people who have the supportive communication style. This annoys me actually because I'm a data analyst. Now, some may argue that being supportive means being too agreeable or avoiding critical thinking. I would say that they do have a point because it can seem that way, but I strongly disagree. Because supportive communication is not about getting your mojo on by blindly accepting everything that is said to you. It's about taking time to provide constructive feedback and offering alternative perspectives, however, in a respectable and understanding manner. It's about recognizing the value of diverse opinions and encouraging open dialogue. So let's put to rest the notion that supportive communication lacks analytical prowess, because it's quite the contrary, the exact opposite. It thrives on the exchange of ideas and critical thinking. Now, let's bring some levity into the discussion. The supportive communication style can be infused with humor, making our interactions more enjoyable and memorable. Think about those moments when a well-timed joke, just like Masood has done in his speech today, or a playful remark diffused tension, lightened the mood, and brought smiles to everyone's faces. Humor has the power to create all of these beautiful memories. And when we do that, we not only uplift others, but also enhance the overall communication experience. So when you're communicating in future, never be afraid to sprinkle some laughter into your conversations. It's one of the secret ingredients that adds flavor to our connections. In summary, the supportive communication style is a superhero in our daily interactions. It builds relationships by fostering trust and empathy. It embraces critical thinking and analytical skills. Also, it brings joy through the power of humor. So I'll ask you, how can we incorporate these into our own lives and spike our mojo? I'll respond. We can do this by making a conscious effort to listen actively and attentively, validate others' feelings, and provide them with constructive but respectful feedback, which is pretty much what we do here when we come every Tuesday anyway, so we already have that fixed in our module. Now let's challenge ourselves to see different perspectives and appreciate the value that each perspective brings our way. And most importantly, whatever you take from this speech today, let's infuse our conversations with lightheartedness and with humor to make them more enjoyable for everyone who is involved. Now I invite each one of you to take a moment, 2 seconds, maybe 1 minute, to reflect on your own communication styles. How can you incorporate more support, more understanding, and more humor into your interactions? Remember, the way we communicate has a profound impact on our relationships, more so the world around us. By embracing a supportive communication style, we can create a ripple effect of positivity, empathy, and connection. And therein, my friends, lies the secret ingredients of supportive communication. Mr. Toastmaster, the mic is yours. Thank you.
Arobo, as always, you bring your mojo and joy to us in your presentations. You began with a question to engage us, asking us how we were connected. You know, if any of us felt that moment where we felt connected immediately. That brought everybody's attention in. And then you organized your speech. You told us what you were going to tell us, then you told us, and then you reminded us of what you had told us. Those three things were about a supportive communication style. 1, that it has the power to build relationships. 2, you challenged the comment about it lacking analytical skills, especially coming from a data analyst background. And you're in good company because Oprah Winfrey is also a supportive communicator. And 3rd, you mentioned to us the power of bringing joy and mojo when you are engaging in those conversations. I loved some of your wording throughout to reinforce your points. You talked about forging a relationship, critical thinking. And you talked, in your gestures, you talked about creating an environment, and you used the circular motion. I love too the sprinkling of laughter into our conversations as one of the secret ingredients. In all of this, Arobo made excellent eye contact with everybody throughout, making us feel included when she was talking to us, knowing that we were a part of that. And you left us the challenge at the end, once again, illustrating your 3 key points about a supportive communication style and how to go about it. Listen attentively, provide respectful feedback, and welcome those different perspectives with lightheartedness and mojo. Back to you, Mr. General Advisor.